Hi friends, next video, this is part 2 video of the formed elements of the blood friends. In the first video or in the part 1 video, we discussed up to red blood cells friends. In this video, we are going to discuss about the white blood cells and platelets friends. So this is part 2 video of the formed elements. Okay friends, now come to white blood corpuscles or leukocytes. They are also called as white blood cells or white blood corpuscles. If you see their shape friends, they are irregular or spherical or amoeboid in shape. You know friends, white blood cells are amoeboid in shape or they are shapeless, irregular. They show a movement. What is that movement friends? Amoeboid movement. Now see friends, size of the WBC are bigger than RBC friends. You know, red blood cells have 7.8 millimicrons, whereas WBC friends 8 to 20 microns, millimicrons. Means these are bigger than the RBC, bigger than the red blood cells. Now come to number friends. Their number is much lesser than RBC. What is the number of the WBC friends? 6,000 to 10,000 per cubic millimeter. 6,000 to 10,000. What about RBC friends? 5 millions or 4.5 millions. 5 millions in men, 4.5 millions in women. So the number of WBC is much lesser than the RBC. Now see friends, leucocytopenia. If the number of WBC decrease, that condition is called as leucocytopenia. If number of WBC increase, that is called a leukocytosis. Friends, leucocytopenia, decrease in the number of the WBC. Leukocytosis, increase in the number of the WBC. Now see friends, here there is one more important point. Leukemia or blood cancer. You know what is leukocytosis means? Increase in the number of the WBC. But leukemia, it is a condition in which abnormal increase of the WBC takes place. Abnormal increase of the WBC is called as what friends? Blood cancer or leukemia. What is the difference between leukocytosis and leukemia friends? Leukocytosis means increasing in the number of the WBC. What is leukemia or blood cancer friends? Abnormal increasing of the WBC. Generally, leukocytosis takes place during when an individual is suffering from infection or allergy. But leukemia is a blood cancer friends. That is abnormal increasing of the WBC. Now see friends, diapedesis. Generally, white blood cells are present in the blood. But whenever we have pathogens in our body, these pathogens are present in the tissues friends. At that time, this WBC is coming out from the blood vessels into the tissue region. So because of that, what we are saying, migration of white blood cells through the walls of blood vessels into the surrounding tissue is called diapedesis. Simply say friends, coming out of WBC from the blood vessels into the tissue region is called as diapedesis. Diapedesis. Now see friends, types of white blood cells, you know it. There are two types, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes have granules, agranulocytes have no granules. These granulocytes are three types. They are acidophils, basophils and neutrophils. Friends, acidophils, basophils and neutrophils. Whereas agranulocytes are two types, lymphocytes and monocytes. Okay friends? Now come to one by one friends. So white blood cells are mainly two types based on the presence or absence of granules. They are granulocytes and agranulocytes. Now come to granulocytes friends. Granulocytes are also called a PMNL friends, PMNL, polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Friends, P stands for polymorpho, PM polymorpho, N for nuclear, L for leukocytes. See friends, granulocytes have granules in their cytoplasm. Why we are calling them as granulocytes, friends? They have granules in their cytoplasm. The nucleus of these granulocytes has lobes. It is divided into lobes and gives different shapes. Friends, they have only one nucleus, but that nucleus has lobes. These lobes give different shapes, friends. So, because of that, what we are saying? We are calling this as polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Polymorpho, different forms. The nucleus has different forms, different shapes. Polymorphonuclear leukocytes or PMNL. Friends, granulocytes have one more name, that is PMNL, polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Very, very important, friends. Now see, friends, these granulocytes, based on their staining property, these are three types, friends: acidophils, basophils, neutrophils. You have to recall ABN, friends. ABN: acidophils, basophils, neutrophils. Now come to acidophils, friends. Acidophils are also called as eosinophils. Acidophils are also called as what, friends? Eosinophils. See, friends, they stain with acidic dyes. They stain with what, friends? Acidic dyes. What is that acidic dye, friends? Eosin. Because of that, we are calling them as eosinophils. What is their percentage, friends? 2 to 3% of the total WBC. Eosinophils constitute 2 to 3% of the total WBC. These are bilobed nucleus. They have bilobed. One nucleus, single nucleus, but it has two lobes. So they have bilobed nucleus. Friends, once again, acidophils stained with acidic dyes like eosin. What is their percentage, friends? 2 to 3%. They have bilobed nucleus. Now see, friends, they have more granules, large granules, regular granules. Eosinophils have more number of granules, friends. They are large in size. They are regular. They are equal in shape. More large regular granules. Now come to functions of the eosinophils, friends. Functions of the eosinophils. Number one, allergic reactions. See, friends, allergic reactions. Whenever we have allergy, the number of eosinophils increase, friends. If you see the blood test, if you take the blood test, if the number of eosinophils increase, means it indicates we have allergy. So allergic reactions. Their number increase during allergic reactions and helminth infections. If we have any helminth parasites in our body, like tapeworm, like ascaris, or if we have any allergic reactions, automatically the number of eosinophils increases. So the first one is what, friends? It helps in allergic reactions. They play an important role in allergic reactions. Eosinophils play an important role in allergic reactions. What is that, friends? Second one, they remove antigen-antibody complex. Friends, antigen-antibody, very, very important is they remove antigen-antibody complex. Third function, friends, they act as phagocytes, but not effective phagocytes. So here you have to remember three functions, friends. Number one, allergic reactions. Number two, remove antigen-antibody complex. Number three, phagocytes, but not efficient phagocytes like neutrophils. Neutrophils are efficient phagocytes, but eosinophils are not that much efficient phagocytes. Once again, friends, what are the functions of the eosinophils? They play an important role in allergic reactions. Number two, they remove antigen-antibody complex. Number three, they act as phagocytes. That is about what, friends? Eosinophils. See, friends, what is allergic reaction? This is for NEET and EAMCET, friends. Allergic reaction means reaction of immune system to a foreign particle is called allergic reaction. What is allergic reaction, friends? If any pathogen, if any particle enters into our body, it becomes foreign particle to us. For that we respond. So reaction of immune system to a foreign particle is called allergic reaction. Now see, friends, what is antigen-antibody complex? It is formed by the binding of antigen and antibody molecule. See, friends, antigen is a foreign particle. It may be a virus, it may be a protozoan, it is a foreign particle. For that, what we have, friends? It is formed by the binding of antigen and antibody molecule. The deposition of antigen-antibody causes what, friends? It causes tissue damage. If this antigen antibody complex is deposited in our body, it causes tissue damage, friends. So we have to remove it. So these eosinophils remove those antigen antibody complex. Friends, please don't write this elution one in your IP. This is for NEET and MCET. Now see, friends, eosinophils. See, they have two lobes in the nucleus, bilobed nucleus. They have one nucleus, but that nucleus has two lobes. Eosinophils have bilobed nucleus. Okay, friends. Now come to one more image, friends. Here also we have two lobe nucleus. Now come to second type of white blood cells. What are they, friends? Basophils. Basophils. Friends, here one more word you have to remember. Mast cells. Recall, friends, mast cells. They stained with basic dyes or alkali stains. Friends, basophils stained with basic dyes or alkali stains. What is that stain, friends? Methylene blue. Next, friends, what is their percentage? Just 0.4 percentage. Less common WBC in the blood is what, friends? Basophils. Basophils only 0.4 percentage. Next, friends, they have nucleus with 2 to 3 lobes. The nucleus of the eosinophils has 2 lobes, bilobed. Here, basophil has 2 to 3 lobes. See, friends, they have what, friends? Few large irregular granules. Few large irregular. Friends, few large irregular granules. Come to functions, friends. Basophils are non-phagocytes. See, friends, eosinophils are slightly phagocyte. Basophils are non-phagocytes. See, this is important, friends. They produce heparin, histamine, serotonin and bradykinin. See, friends, mast cells are modified basophils. They produce histamine, heparin, serotonin and bradykinin. In the what, friends? In the connective tissue, these basophils modified into mast cells. You know, we discussed about the connective tissue, friends. In the connective tissue, these basophils modified into what, friends? Modified into mast cells. Okay, friends. Now see, friends, this is basophils. It has 2 to 3 lobes and large granules. Now come to third type of granulocytes. They are neutrophils. They stained with neutral dyes, friends. They stained with neutral dyes. This is most common WBC. Least WBC is what, in basophils. Most common WBC is neutrophils. And most abundant WBC, friends, most abundant WBC. What is their percentage, friends? 62%, friends. 2 to 3, 0.4 and 62%, friends. See, friends, nucleus has 2 to 5 lobes. Bilobed, 2 to 3 lobes, 2 to 5 lobes. See, friends, they have small and abundant granules. First two WBC, basophil and eosinophils have large granules, friends. Here they have small and abundant granules. Now come to function, friends. Neutrophils are very active phagocytes, friends. These are very active phagocytes. Out of 3 granulocytes, neutrophils are very active phagocytes. Eosinophils are less active. Basophils are not phagocytic. Now, commonly called as micropolis of the body or microscopic policeman. Friends, what is the nickname of the neutrophils? Micropolis of the body or micropolicemen. Once again, friends, what is the nickname of the neutrophils? Micropolis of the body or micropolicemen. See, friends, here one important point, drumstick body. Friends, neutrophils of female mammals have a drumstick shaped body. That is what, friends? Sex chromatin, inactive sex chromatin is called as bar body. What is drumstick body or bar body, friends? It is present in the neutrophils of some female mammals. What its shape, friends? It is drumstick shaped body. It is sex chromatin. It is also called as bar body, friends. What is bar body, friends? It is the inactive sex chromatin body or inactive X chromosome. In what, friends? In the female somatic cells. It is the extra X chromosome You see friends, males have one X chromosome, whereas females have two X chromosomes. One of the two X chromosomes of the females become inactive. That inactive X chromosome is modified into a drumstick shaped structure that is called as bar body, friends. Drumstick body or bar body. Okay friends? See friends, neutrophils, here it has 3 lobes, but they have 2 to 5 lobes, friends. Now see friends, here female and male. Here see friends, this is drumstick. Here we find drumstick. This is inactive X chromosome, one of the X chromosome, friends. See friends, once again see here bar body. Okay. Now friends, now come to agranulocytes. Agranulocytes are called as MNL. Friends, granulocytes are called as PMNL. Granulocytes are called as PMNL. Agranulocytes are called as MNL. What is MNL? I will explain, friends. See friends, they don't have granules. Granules are absent in their cytoplasm. Nucleus of these WBC is not divided into lobes. See friends, granulocytes, the nucleus of the granulocytes have lobes. Here there is no lobes. So because of that, what we are saying, friends, they are calling as what? MNL, mononuclear leukocytes. M for mono, N for nuclear, L for leukocytes. Mononuclear leukocytes. Whenever you hear the word MNL, you have to recall agranulocytes. Whenever you hear the word PMNL, you have to recall granulocytes. Next, friends, these agranulocytes are 2 types. What are they, friends? Lymphocytes and monocytes. LM, friends, recall it LM. Lymphocytes and monocytes. Come to lymphocytes, friends. Lymphocytes are most abundant agranulocytes. See friends, most abundant granulocytes are neutrophils. Most abundant agranulocytes are lymphocytes. They constitute 30% of leukocytes. Friends, 30% of the leukocytes. These are small spherical shaped cells. Small spherical shaped cells. They have large spherical nucleus. This nucleus completely occupies the cell, friends. Cytoplasm is very less because the cell is completely occupied by nucleus, friends. So because of that, they have very less cytoplasm. These lymphocytes are two types, friends. Very, very important, friends. Friends, please don't forget, lymphocytes are 2 types. We'll discuss about this in the second year also. What are they, friends? B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes are also called as B cells. T lymphocytes are also called as T cells. B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. What are B cells? B lymphocytes, friends. Whenever you hear the word T cells, they are called as T lymphocytes. Okay, friends? Functions of the lymphocytes, friends. They help in immunity. The main function, friends, they help in immunity. First one, B cells means B lymphocytes. They produce antibodies and help in humoral immunity, friends. They help in humoral immunity. Friends, we have 2 types of immunity, humoral immunity and cell-mediated immunity. So B cells produce antibodies and they help in humoral immunity. Next, come to T cells, friends. T cells help in cell-mediated immunity. See, friends, some lymphocytes live only a few hours. Sorry, friends. Some lymphocytes live only few hours, that is B lymphocytes, friends. But some live many years, that is T lymphocytes. Friends, these T lymphocytes form memory cells. They live some years, friends. So what is the lifespan of the WBC? Few hours to few years. For few hours you have to say B lymphocytes. For few years you have to say T lymphocytes. Okay, friends. Now see, friends, this is about the lymphocytes. Now come to monocytes, friends. Second type of agranulocytes. They constitute 5.3%, friends, or 6%. You have to write. These are the largest cells. These are the motile phagocytes, active phagocytes. Active phagocytes are 2, friends. One is neutrophils of the granulocytes and monocytes of the agranulocytes. They have kidney-shaped nucleus, friends, reniform, kidney-shaped nucleus. Monocytes have kidney-shaped nucleus. That is the identification character of monocytes, friends. Now see function, friends. These are very active phagocytes. Active phagocytes. They're called as internal scavengers. Internal scavengers. Because they engulf bacteria and cellular debris. Why we are calling them as internal scavenger, friends? They engulf what, friends? Bacteria and cellular debris of the body. So because of that we are calling as internal scavengers. They clean our body parts, friends, by engulfing bacteria and cellular debris. See, friends, these monocytes differentiate into macrophages when they enter into connective tissue. See, friends, you have to recall the connective tissue proper. There we discussed about the macrophages. Macrophages are modified monocytes. Mast cells are modified basophils. Okay, friends? So monocytes differentiate into macrophages when they enter into the connective tissue. See, friends, this is what? See, monocyte. They have kidney-shaped or reniform nucleus. See, friends, some important bits for MSET and NEET. Professional phagocytes, neutrophils and monocytes, friends. These are the professional phagocytes. Non-professional phagocytes, eosinophils. Non-phagocytic WBC, basophils and lymphocytes. Friends, they are non-phagocytic. Basophils modified into mast cells. Monocytes modified into macrophages. Lymphocytes modified into plasma cells. Lymphocytes responsible for immune response. Friends, this is for NEET and MSET. Once again, friends, professional phagocytes, neutrophils and monocytes. Non-professional phagocytes, eosinophils. Non-phagocytic WBC, basophils and lymphocytes. Basophils modified into mast cells in the connective tissue proper, friends. Monocytes modified into macrophages. Lymphocytes modified into plasma cells. Lymphocytes responsible for immune response. This is for NEET and MSET, friends. Please don't write in the IPA. Now see last one, friends. Platelets, blood platelets. These platelets are also called thrombocytes. These are colorless cells, friends. These are colorless cells and non-nucleated cells. Now see the shape of the platelets, friends. They are round or oval or biconvex or disc shaped, friends. Round, oval, biconvex or disc shaped. Now see their size, friends. They are 2 to 4 millimicrons in diameter. 2 to 4 millimicrons. RBC 8.2 millimicrons. WBC 8 to 20 millimicrons. Blood platelets 2 to 4 millimicrons. So these are the smallest blood cells. Now come to number, friends. Smallest of all formed elements. Smallest of all blood cells. Now see the number, friends. They are 1.5 lakh to 3.5 lakhs or 1.5 lakhs to 4.5 lakhs per cubic millimeter. 1.5 to 4.5 lakhs, friends. See, friends, RBC are present in millions. WBC are present in thousands. Platelets are present in lakhs. Okay, friends. Now see, friends. Once again, decrease in the number of platelets is called thrombocytopenia. Friends, erythrocytopenia, leukopenia, thrombocytopenia. Decrease in the number of platelets is called a thrombocytopenia. Increase in the number of platelets is called a thrombocytosis. Erythrocytosis, leukocytosis, thrombocytosis. What is their lifespan, friends? 5 to 9 days only. Lifespan of RBC 120 days. Lifespan of WBC few years to few hours to few years. Lifespan of platelets 5 to 9 days only. Now see, friends, platelets formed from megakaryocytes of red bone marrow by fragmentation. See, red bone marrow has megakaryocytes, friends. These megakaryocytes splits into pieces. They form what, friends? Platelets. Platelets formed from megakaryocytes of red bone marrow by fragmentation. Okay, friends? Now see, friends, functions of platelets. Platelets helps in blood clotting. You know it, friends. Very, very important function. Platelets help in blood clotting. Next, they secrete an enzyme, that is thromboplastin or thrombokinase. One more function, friends. They also seal damaged endothelium and prevent leakage of blood. Friends, they help in blood clotting. In addition to that, they seal, these platelets seal or close the damaged endothelium. What is endothelium, friends? This is a layer which is present in the inner layer of the blood vessels. For example, you take blood capillaries, friends. Blood capillaries have only one layer, that is endothelium. So they seal the damaged endothelium and prevent the leakage. See friends, here this is the blood structure, red blood cells and platelets. Okay. Now see friends, here how platelets are preventing the sealing the damaged endothelium. See friends, these are platelets, this is damaged endothelium. Here this is, they are clotting the blood. Okay friends, this is about what, friends? Second video for what? Part 2 video of WBC and platelets, friends. Very important, friends. In part 1 video we discussed about the introduction of the formed elements and RBC. In part 2 video of the formed elements we discussed about the ABBA.